Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 1 and my introduction to my look at seasons. And in this Let's Play, I'm going to be using my family from Jungle Adventures. One of the Sims is from my Runaway Teen series. It is my Runaway Teen's younger brother Mason, but this right now who we have up on the screen is Joel. And in this Let's Play, I'm going to take a look at the gardening career and, flower arranging and the scouts and just the weather and the weather changing machine that is with that comes with it. That we won't start with that. We'll probably get to that a little bit later, because all my Sims in this particular Let's Play are all pretty skilled because I've been playing with them for quite a while. So to start with, I'm not going to do a real look at what came in Create a Sim for Seasons, but we'll take a look at the cold weather outfits that I chose for them because we are starting in fall. So this outfit is actually not from Seasons. It is from City Living, but I do believe this jacket here is from Seasons. Yes, it is, and the pants are just regular base game pants. They're the same as what he had on in the other outfit. And there's a raincoat set up, and then the hat is actually from Jungle Adventures because he's a real adventurer from there. And another winter outfit. And then this jacket here is also from Seasons. So that is that. And of course they do have warm weather outfits, but by the time we get to warm weather, I might have changed my mind as to what they're wearing. But this first one is a styled look from Seasons. This is from Cats and Dogs. This is just a mixture. I'm just looking. I think I just gave them, clothes that I thought suited to wearing in warm weather. Now Mason is my Sim who was from my Runaway Teen challenge. Let me go. They automatically changed the clothes they're wearing in the game. So this is one of his outfits. The hat, I believe, is actually is it from Jungle Adventures? It's not even coming up as a cold weather hat, I don't think. So I'm not sure where it's from. It could just be a base one and I'm just not seeing it. But the jacket for sure is from Seasons right there. And the pants are from Jungle Adventures because I just sort of took their existing outfits and just updated them a little bit. And there is a nice, definitely the jacket and the top is from Seasons with this. As is the outfit. The hat is not from Seasons. It's just, I think, from Get to Work maybe. And then that was what he already had on, which is from Mixture, not from Seasons. And it looks like he has got 2 of those. So at some point I'll probably go in and change that. But one thing I did change for Mason is that his hair is slightly different than what he had, but that's just a regular haircut. So for those of you who have seen him before, his hair is a little different than what he originally had. Now, I'm just going in order of age, and this is Chloe Crawford, and she was created by Lisabeesims, who I'll have a link down below to her WordPress blog, and that is how she looked when I got her, except for she was a teen, and now she is a young adult. But let's take a look at her cold weather outfits. So there, that is, the top is from Seasons, which you can see it right there, and it comes in lots of different colors, as do all the other ones that the males have. And this is a styled look from Seasons. It's a one-piece outfit with the hat. That's all from, well, the boots I think maybe just base game, but it is a styled look from Seasons. So a lot of times I take styled looks and I edit them. So sometimes they start styled and then I change them up a little bit. Another little outfit from, cold weather going outside outfit. And this actually is not considered a cold weather outfit, but the thing is sometimes I see them wearing their cold weather outfits inside the house. So I gave her this one-piece dress with some tights and boots so that when she's inside, if she needs to wear warm clothes, she doesn't have to look like she's dressed for outside all the time. And this one I sort of did the same, though this is actually considered a cold weather sweater, but the skirts there aren't any, so that was kind of it. And the little boots are actually from Laundry Day. Now we also have her younger sister Star, and I've taken her into the house because I'm hoping to get her to the point where she can age up to a teen soon so that we can sort of see teens, but I didn't have anybody quite that I was ready to have otherwise. So there's one of the regular sets that comes with seasons. This next one, again, was just one I wanted her to have, the same reason, some indoor clothes that were considered cold weather, because I do find they are wearing them inside the house sometimes, and I don't always want them to be in, winter gear that you would normally wear outside inside the house. So that was sort of my workaround for that, to put a few outfits and just get rid of the cold weather category so that you could just put whatever you want, but because it's in their cold weather here, they'll be considered to be warm. So that is one of the styled outfits, that one right there, where that came with seasons, and that is a styled outfit that came with seasons, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to take a quick look to see. Maybe not. Maybe I just gave it to her. Maybe it was one of those ones where I removed the category and it came up. So Caden is actually an alien, but I normally use him in his disguise. So we're just going to take a look at his disguise outfits, because I didn't really give him that much in his alien form because he doesn't dress in that outfit very often. So he does have a few outfits here from seasons 2. And see, in his case, he does have the raincoat, and it did come up under the cold weather. So I don't quite, sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. And then he has, like I said, I made sure he had something also that he could wear inside, a couple of outfits. This top is not considered cold weather, but it will count because it's on in the cold weather category. And Mason and Chloe, they're engaged, and they have twins. Which I was hoping for a single one, but we got twins. So we have Levi and Holden Wakefield, and Levi is the red twin. That's how I can tell them apart more easily. And again, I got rid of the categories so that I could get them into some other clothes. Like a sweater to me seemed to be just as appropriate to be in the cold weather category as this little sweatshirt is, and this sweatshirt is, so I didn't see. So I tried to keep it so it looks like they're cold weather clothes, but they just weren't fully cold weather. And then they have quite a few coats, but they mostly spent a lot of their time in their PJs, I have to say. As you can see, they're in their PJs already. So there again, Holden's my blue twin, just so make it easier for when they're wandering around that I can tell them apart. And there's all of their outfits. And then, of course, for Cody, our dog, who I've been finding is very needy since Seasons has been installed, and I've seen a few reports of that. They don't have cold weather clothes, but what I did do is, I don't normally dress my pets, but I did give him a couple outfits so that I can change his outfits if it's like cold, and then I might put him in some of his clothes. And this one's just a little bandana with his little collar on. And then even here with the walking clothes, they don't standardly have the ability to dress, but you can get rid of the filter and then you can put some things on them. That's what I have found. So this is the family. It is a full house. But I'm going to go back into live mode, and it's we'll see you there. So it is Wednesday morning in the game, and as I mentioned, it's fall, and I am planning on having Joel go into the gardener career, but there are 2 routes that you can take. So I could have one of the other 2 quit their existing job and also go into the gardening career. Mason is currently a scientist, and both Mason and Chloe are at the top of their careers, but it's quite easy if you want to go back into career. You end up rejoining one level below. So it's not a big deal if they quit and go into the gardening career and decide in the end it's not for them. But by doing that, we can see both routes by using 2 sims go into it. So let me know below if you would like to see one of the other 2 go into the gardening career, and if you have a preference between the 2. I probably have a slight preference towards Mason maybe switching his job, because I find the scientist career, it's like a long hours and it's Monday to Friday, whereas Chloe is in the painting career and she only has to work 2 days a week, so she can be home and around a lot of the time anyways. So let me know down below if you have a preference between the 2 of them, and or neither of them also joining the gardening career with Joel. Now, Joel has never worked. He's always worked from home, but he's never had an official career, I should say. And he does have, if I go into the right tab, quite a lot, as you can see, of satisfaction points or reward or aspiration points. So I'm going to, if I have not already done so, I'm going to get him the trait connections, which is 3,000 points, and it allows your Sims to join their career at level 4 of the career that they're going into. So I'm going to buy that for him because he did not have that already, because there was no need for him to get it, even though he obviously had lots of points and could have easily purchased it. And the other thing I thought I would do with him, though maybe I'll do it with Mason instead, because Mason has even more points. He has 49,000 points. I don't know if he has that trait, but he gets to start at level 3 because he was an A high school student. So if you're an A high school student, you automatically start your careers at level 3. And if you have the connections trait, you start at level 4. So it gives you 1 level boost to have that. And he does not have it. So he would probably start at level 3 unless I gave him that to boost him 1 more level. And since he has lots of points, pretty easy. What I'm going in here is actually to get the money tree. So I thought we'd take a quick look at that for sure in this part and get that one starting to grow. So I'm going to redeem that for 5,000 points. And that will end up in his inventory. After I close that, he could buy a few money trees. They could all buy a few money trees because he and his father have lots and lots. Joel is Mason's father. And as I said, Chloe is his fiancé. And then he has his alien son, Caden, because he was abducted. And then Star is Chloe's younger sister, who's just hanging out for a while. And then they're twins and their pet dog. So, very full house. And here's the house, which you would have, if anybody watched my Jungle Adventures Let's Play, you would have already seen it. But it has been updated for seasons. I added a swing set up at the front. I have, I made a glass roof on their porch there. For those who haven't seen my Let's Play or my tutorial on how to get to 6M, I have a little rocket pad that's down in underground there, and this is where I put some of their indoor plants. They also have a greenhouse, but I thought I would put all the flowers in here, and I have had Joel buy a lot of seed packets to try and buy a few plants. So we managed to get a begonia and a dahlia and snowdrop, and they're already growing a bit because I did get them before they went away on their last Jungle Adventures vacation, and a holly bush. And there's room for more when we get them. And these are the flowers they originally had in their garden that I've put down here. I just thought it might be easier to keep them here because this is where the flower arranging bench is. And I'll probably get another one and move this woodworking bench somewhere else. I'm not sure where. It's actually getting kind of full down here because I ended up moving their exercise room down to this area. It used to be upstairs, but then I needed the bedroom for our latest addition to the household, which I did in self-defense because Joel kept getting abducted or kept attempting to abduct him, and I kept resetting him so that he wouldn't get abducted because I didn't want any more alien babies in the house because I want them to eventually have one more child on their own. And so this is Joel and Chloe's bedroom. These are the twin toddlers' bedroom right there. And then we have this bedroom here belongs to Caden. And then we have this bedroom was their exercise room and laundry area, which got turned into a bedroom for Star. And then this bedroom over here is Joel's bedroom. So, and then they have a porch, and this also, I added a glass roof, which you need to have the walls up there. You can see it. And then back here is their greenhouse, which is where their garden used to be. But I replaced it with the greenhouse so that it's there. And they do have a few plants outside, as you can see right here, because I find that the plants from Forgotten Hollow or from the Vampire's Pact, they're in season, it seems to be, all the time, so it doesn't really matter what time of year or where they are. So I have them out here. And the carrot is fall and spring, and blackberry, it is summer, but I find that they don't make as much money from the blackberry, so I just left it out here for now. But I mean, I might bring it, and it's already perfect, so I can't, which is good because evolving things is much harder to do now with the gardening overhaul. And there's our Patchy, who we're going to try and make friends with, but I haven't done any of that. They've been doing a little bit of setup, but I haven't really done a ton. I didn't want to do that because I thought that would be fun to do in the Let's Play itself. So Caden is out here. I think he's about to write in his book because he was stressed. He's going through a clingy stage, unless he's finally gotten rid of that. Nah, he's still going through a clinging stage. I don't know how to get rid of the clinging stage. I've tried and it just seems to hang on forever and ever and ever. So I'm going to hit play because the kids are all going to go to school soon. And we are going to try and get this money tree planted and see if there's a season for it. I don't remember. I have planted it, but not really grown it very much. And we have a lot in their inventory because I'm still trying. Here it is. So it was 1,600 for that one. So we are going to plant. So this fruit is not for eating, but will bring splendors to any sim who plants it. So I'm going to plant that, and then I'm going to have him fertilize it with an expensive fish in hopes that that would help, unless I should maybe take them fishing to try and catch some more expensive fish, because in the past, the better the fertilizer, the more expensive or more valuable a fertilizer, the more likely it would be that a plant would be, or the quicker something would be ready to evolve, is what I should say. And I've kept so far some of the flowers. Well, I think the reason they have these flowers is probably because I was like buying so many many seed packs to try and buy what I had bought. So it's already watered, so we're going to have him fertilize it, and let's see if we have something of value, not a goldfish, in their inventory. The electric eel is worth 219. The tambaqui both the electric eel and the tambaqui is from Jungle Adventures, and they're both worth about 200 simoleons. I'm seeing if there's anything of any more value in his inventory. And the armored catfish is worth even less. So I'm going to try one of these, because it seems to be worth the most. But perhaps it was we'll see whether that's enough. That'll be our experiment. They have a lot of things that need to be evolved here, but I want to harvest everything before I do any evolving, so I need to have someone come around. But he's going to be going to work pretty soon, because he works at 10 o'clock. Yes, he does. So perhaps what we'll do is I'm going to take Joel, and these are all lined up here because all three of the young adults in the household have maxed their skills, their archaeology skill, and once you get to level 9, you can get them to mail you things in the mail, and then when you do them, you can sell them and you make lots of money. But as you can see, they have lots of money, but I'm just trying to do it so that we can get through it. And I was also just trying to pass some time a little bit before I started actually playing with them, with all the fun things that Seasons brings with. And then, of course, Cody there has already, I think, ran away. I'm just going to sell this because it's clean and warm, and I find that makes them playful. And I don't like my Sims being playful. So we're home with the toddlers, who I am trying to get skilled so that they're ready to, well, I don't need to age them up per se so much. It's more that I want to get them so that we can age them up whenever. I like them to all max all their skills so that they can get the top-notch toddler trait. But he looks like he's going outside to play with the playhouse, and he even changed into his clothes because he was going outside. He's a cutie pie. And let's see, what is Levi doing? As long as he's not making a mess, then I'm okay. Looks like he's about to ask his daddy for a bath, but his daddy's just about to leave and go to work, I should say. So I'm not sure how well that will go. So as soon as Joel is finished with that, I am going to, so he's done this, and we can mail it back. And it was poor. I don't know if that makes a difference to how much money you get. I don't see how much we got, and there's a mail, more stuff coming for them to do. So I'm going to send him along because we don't want to go with him to work. And they got lots of royalties, and I didn't notice any money for that particular one. Oh well, not like they need it, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Harvest Fest starts tomorrow. Show holiday objects. I don't know what he's doing. He's watching. I was going to see the holiday objects, but oh well. I don't think it really matters. We'll deal with that when we get. I don't think it matters that we didn't get the pop-up. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go downstairs, and we're going to have Joel come and sabotage decorations. Oh, he must have a high enough mischief skill to be able to sabotage that, because I've never actually seen that yet. I was going to rummage for them. That's what I was going to do. What was he doing there? Eating an ice cream cone. I can see he's a bit hungry, so I can see why he wants to. So hopefully he can come down here. Let me speed this up. so that he gets down here quicker. And now I don't need to have so fast. And let's get this out of the way, because I was just trying to figure out what was, so he's looking for them, and then maybe we'll set some holiday, select some holiday decorations. We'll decorate fences. I don't know what the best is for Harvest Fest. I'm trying to look and see. Well, orange seems to be sort of suited, fitting. So what did we get? We got a chicken, a light, and some feathers. Is he gonna... Oh, he's decorating, I see. I'm gonna rummage. I find it fun. I find the rummaging in here, and some of the big things that come out really remind me of like the bag from Mary Poppins when she goes into it and she pulls out a great big thing, or even if anyone's with the beaded bag that Hermione uses in year 7 of the Deathly Hallows. And someone, I don't watch the Doctor Who, but someone mentioned Tardies. I guess it comes out with lots of things too. So we'll see one last thing, and then we're going to have him join the career. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, because I kind of lost track of the timer, so I'm not sure how long this part has gone on, and it really is just an introduction. So we're just sort of starting it out, and I'm going to have him go onto his phone and find a job. Is he stuck? He seems to be stuck. No, he's done. Oh, and we got the little candles and some cards, so we'll decorate with that. So let's take a look. Now, I have not done the gardener career yet, so I have not, I've heard a few people, they don't get paid very much, but luckily that's not an issue for them, because they don't need the money, they're just doing it for the fun. So he's going to become a gardener. You've always had a green thumb, but now you think you can earn some green with it. You'll start by doing a lot of planting and gardening, but keep at it, and you can find success in the science or art in doing so. So here's the career branches: botanist and floral designer. And that was where I was wondering, whether we should have one of the other two come along and then have one of them become the botanist and the other one the floral designer. So I will hit yes. So he is now a leaf cutter at Peter's Petals and Pods Landscaping, and he starts Thursday at 7. Well, I don't know how it works with the holidays, because I know with the normal careers, Thursday's a day off, so we won't be he won't be doing that. Oh, look at this, and he needs to harvest harvestables, so that works very well because we have some harvestables here to do for his daily task. And the one thing that will be different with the other two is that they both have the responsible trait, so they tend to not have to do the daily task. So usually when you first get a job, you do have to do it right at the beginning. But they will have to do the work from home tasks, but they don't have to do the daily tasks themselves. So we're going to have him harvest all and hit play. Work assignment, harvest a plant. Should he get a jump start and accept the assignment? Yes, which is what we're about to do it. And of course we get a pop-up for Mason. So we're going to help out. Spends a few minutes tutoring his coworker. Coworker ends up doing an adequate job, but probably would have done better if Mason had spent a little more time with them. Whatever. So is he going all the way upstairs to get plants that aren't right there? Doesn't actually make a lot of sense that you're going to walk all the way upstairs, get those, and then come back downstairs to get the rest. Seriously. But he's got his work from home assignment done. There's lots of plants for them to harvest, obviously. And I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you think about the other two joining, but I'm not going to do it right away anyways, because like I said, it's going to be a holiday. This day has already started, but once Harvest Fest is over, then I will decide if one of the other two should join him in the gardener career, and if so, which one. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!